Hey there everyone, welcome to the channel. My name is Becky. Today we're going to be filling a spread in my sketchbook. I thought it would be fun to do some mermaids, seeing as it's now May and that is Mermay. First things first, we'll have to find a blank spread in here. Here we go, let's spread this out. I've been really enjoying using these mechanical pencils. They are Pilot Enos. They have colored lead in them. I've got a purple one that I really like to use, and then that came in a multi-pack of a bunch of different colors like this. The purple one draws really beautifully like this. This is the purple that it draws in, and I really enjoy using it. So thought it'd be fun to use that today. Fair warning, I do have this video sped up 2 times. I didn't think anybody wanted to watch me draw this real time and watch me draw for like 45 minutes, nor did I really think that anybody wanted to listen to me either ramble on about what I'm drawing or why I'm drawing things that way, or just watch me sit and draw silently. Like I said, I'm using this Pilot Color Eno mechanical pencil. I found these online on Amazon and I asked for them for Christmas, and I don't remember, I think my sister-in-law bought them for me for Christmas. I really enjoy drawing with them. They do have an eraser on the back and they erase relatively well. The lead is pretty soft, and so you can get a nice dark color if you push a little bit, but you can also get some pretty light colors if you're really light-handed with it. I like the purple and the blue. Some of the colors are very light, and so they don't show up super well, but I do like all of the colors, and I really enjoy using these pencils. I would highly recommend these if you like to use a mechanical pencil but are looking for some colored lead. Anyway, that's enough about the pencil. This isn't a stationary channel. I am drawing mermaids today because it is May and May is Mermay. I enjoy participating in Mermay because I enjoy the fantasy aspect of the artwork. I also enjoy the fact that it allows me to practice the human anatomy without having to practice some of the harder bits like feet. It also allows me to practice kind of that swoopy motion of the tail and practice some foreshortening and things like that with different dynamic poses. I will freely admit that the mermaid that I'm currently drawing is looking a little sketch, and I don't mean sketchy, I mean a little bad. This is the not quite the first drawing that I've done to date, but I haven't been doing a lot of drawing, and so this just isn't quite turning out the way I want it to. But I just keep going because I just plan on doing some little sketches in here of mermaids. None of these are going to be finished pieces. Like I said, this is all for practice and for fun. Like I said, this mermaid's looking a little suspect, so let's go ahead and move on to the next one. I am still trying to find the right way for me to start drawing the human body. I've tried a couple of different ways. I tried doing the line of action and then drawing in kind of, I don't know, a bag of flour or a bean shape for the body. I also sometimes try other ways, and I go back and forth because I haven't really figured out which way works well for me. So you'll see me maybe bouncing back and forth. This is kind of that sack of flour and line of action type of thing. I like to toss in some circles for the shoulder joints, and then there's the clavicle, and then try and figure out like landmarks on the body to make sure I've got things lined up correctly. Anyway, enough talking about why I draw things the way I do or how I draw things. I am not trained how to do this stuff, so I'm not the right person to teach you how to do it. I wanted to get back to talking about drawing challenges like Mermay and why I like to participate in them. I know that participating in a daily art challenge can be very difficult because finding the time to participate can be really hard. When I first did Inktober, I tried to draw every single day and follow all of the prompts, and it was a challenge to do so. I wanted to draw really good drawings for each of the prompts as well, and found that trying to draw a finished piece or a really good piece that I was super proud of was really hard to do while I was working and a mother. I am still a mother, obviously, but my son is off at college. So, but I do work full time still. And so finding time to do these art challenges and do something that is kind of more of a finished piece is still very difficult to do. So I have taken to not doing finished pieces. I really enjoy doing kind of quick sketches or something like that, just to get my hands moving, just to give me something to draw. I am one that is often trying to figure out what should I draw in my sketchbook. I don't know what to draw. I feel like I don't have any inspiration or whatever. I have a whole bunch of drawing prompts and stuff that I randomly choose from. But things like Mermay or Inktober are really nice because it gives me a built-in set of prompts, and it's like, hey, here's this thing that I'm participating in, and so I don't feel like I have to draw like the best thing or be like super creative in interpreting the prompts. I can just follow the prompts and draw something and get stuff in my sketchbook and get some practice in. One thing that I have noticed from participating in things like Mermay and Inktober is that there are prompts and you have to be a little bit creative in terms of interpreting those prompts and what you're going to draw. And I know that for me, being creative and trying to figure out what to draw is difficult, but when I have that constraint of, hey, here's the prompt, or like here's kind of a constraint like it has to be a mermaid, it helps me be creative and come up with some cool ideas. And I find that I tend to be more creative in general in other things. So kind of the being creative makes you more creative. Think of it like exercise. If you practice stretching, then you're going to become more flexible. If you start lifting weights, then you will be able to lift more weights, that sort of thing. You have to exercise that creative muscle in order to be better at it and be more creative. I really do enjoy participating in drawing challenges like Mermay because it means that I am drawing a lot more in my sketchbook than I normally would, and I fill up my sketchbook faster, which makes me happy. I'm always happy to finish a sketchbook. It also is really nice because I feel like I improve my skill a fair amount during that period, not only my creativity but my drawing skills. And part of that might simply be because I am drawing more and I'm just kind of exercising that skill. And so for a little while afterwards, my drawing skills are better. I find that when I draw a little bit every day, when I go back to my sketchbook to do more drawings, I am warmed up much quicker. I'm able to draw much better more quickly, and that's really nice because I like to be able to spend like 30 minutes or so in my sketchbook and draw something decent, whereas when I'm not drawing a whole lot, it takes me a while to draw something that I feel is good, so I'm discouraged from drawing in the sketchbook. And you can see from the first drawing that I did today, my drawing skills are a little shaky at times. The second one that I did, I am really happy with. I think turned out really nice. And then this third one, it is okay. The face gets messed up a little bit. Later on, I will fix it, and you'll be able to see that finished piece at the end. But like I said, I haven't been drawing a whole lot in my sketchbook, partially because I started this channel and I was doing other things outside of my sketchbook, and just partially because I really haven't had a lot of time. Now I've got a little bit more time to work on my sketchbook, so I'm really excited about Mermay. But like I said earlier, doing a drawing challenge like Mermay, you need to figure out how it's going to fit into your life and break the rules. You know, there aren't rules about how often you have to do it. They do provide a prompt for every day if you would like to participate every day. But if that doesn't fit into your schedule, nobody's going to tell you that you can't participate if you don't participate every day. Additionally, nobody's going to tell you that you can't participate if you don't share your sketches, your artwork. You can make as many drawings of mermaids as you want and keep them all to yourself. If you don't like how they turn out, then you don't need to share them. I know that sharing on social media has really become a thing, and I do hear a lot of people complaining about how it negatively impacts their work and negatively impacts their self-worth. So just kind of keep that in mind, and only share the things that you want to share. If you want to share things that you aren't as proud of, then go for it. If you have drawn something and you're not super proud of it, then don't share it. If you think it's going to negatively impact you, then don't share it. Just keep it to yourself. I decided that when I started this channel that I was going to share my artwork, whether I liked it or not, for a number of reasons. Number one, I am not a professional artist. I am a hobby artist. I like to do this just for fun. So if I draw something bad, I draw something bad. It's not going to impact me in any way financially whatsoever because I don't sell any of my artwork. The second reason that I wanted to start the YouTube channel and I wanted to share any of the things that I drew was because I wanted to show people that not everything that somebody makes is going to turn out beautifully. That I think everybody, even professional artists, and like I said, I am not a professional artist, but everybody has bad drawings. Everybody draws something that they're not proud of, and it's okay. You just need to persevere. If this is something that you want to do, if this is something that you enjoy, just keep trying. You know, kind of like Dory said, just keep swimming, swimming, swimming. Sorry, I promise I won't sing again. But, you know, it's a good point that, you know, if you enjoy it, just keep trying. If it turns out poorly, you know, you've learned something, just move on and try again. And you can see from that last drawing that that's exactly what I do. The face on that last drawing is pretty wonky. I didn't finish the hand and I didn't finish the tail because I wasn't super happy with how it turned out. So I just decided to just move on and go on to the next one. And I think this one turns out much better overall. Again, the face ends up a little bit wonky, but you know, I'm learning. I'm drawing faces at different angles that I'm not used to. And just as with any drawings in my sketchbook, I often open up my sketchbook later and look at them again and I see what went wrong, and sometimes I'll go in and make some minor edits to make it look better. And I did do that to a couple of these, especially these last two. I went in and made some minor edits to make the final drawing look a little bit better, and you'll see that at the end when I show you the final view of the drawings. But seriously, if art is something that you enjoy doing it, you know, keep doing it. Even if you don't think you're very good at it, just keep doing it because it doesn't really matter if you're good at it, if you enjoy it. There's a lot of board games that I play that I am terrible at and I lose all the time, but I love to play. And it doesn't really matter to me that I'm terrible at them. I just really enjoy it, so I continue to do it. And the same thing goes for art. You're not hurting anything by doing it, even if you're bad at it. If it's something that you enjoy, you might as well try it and you might as well do it because we're only here for a certain amount of time, so you might as well do things that you love. And I will tell you from personal experience, if you continue to practice and you continue to critique your art for yourself, you will get better. You will learn how to draw different shapes. You will learn like your shape language, as a lot of people use it. And that basically just means that you will learn how to quickly make the thing look like the thing that you want to draw. And everybody has a different kind of shape language or a way of drawing things. So you will look at one person and they will draw eyes in one way, and another person may draw eyes in a slightly different way, but they all read as eyes, and that's okay. So as you practice, you will learn what you like and what you don't, and you will learn to draw each of those things faster. I know for myself, I have become a lot faster at drawing things. It used to take me hours to fill a spread like this, and this one took me like 45 minutes. So just from practicing a lot, I've gotten a lot faster, and that makes me really happy because that means I can finish a sketchbook faster. And if I draw something bad, it didn't take me nearly as long to draw something bad. Okay, I'm done rambling. I hope you enjoyed watching me draw some mermaids today and rambling on about Mermay and art challenges in general. If you enjoyed the video, please give me a like and think about subscribing and hitting that little bell. I know that's what everybody says, but it really does help me out. It makes me feel really good that I'm reaching people and people are enjoying what I'm making. I hope you have a good day, and please enjoy looking at these final images of the final drawings. And I will see you later. Bye!